Good evening, and welcome to episode 49 of Was It Something We Said? I'm your host, one of your hosts for this evening, Hefe, and I'm joined by my co-host for this evening, the Pope.
Good evening,
Long-
good evening, good evening.
Long time no see. It's been 2
long
weeks.
time no
for
see. Yeah, we had a 2-week hiatus, but we back.
It wasn't a lot going on around us. We got a lot to talk about tonight, but it's good to see you and good to get back on the air. And next week, God willing, we'll have the 50 mark for episodes. But right now, let's knock out episode 49. So,
all righty.
what we got on tap, we're going to talk about our hands in our pockets to pay off wall-crawling insurrectionists. This $1.8 billion slush fund that Trump is proposing to pay what he views as victims of Biden's weaponization of the DOJ. Can't make this shit up. And then after that, we'll get into sports with 2 playoffs going on for both Stanley Cup and NBA Finals. We'll talk about our local baseball team, the Bad News Bears. Then I got a quiz for you, and you'll bring us home with the message and the jam. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
All right. So with that being said, let's start at the top, man. $1.8 billion. This was money, that came from a verdict in which the IRS was sued, and the money ended up somehow in this motherfucker's pockets, and now he wants to distribute it to people he called victims of excessive justice from the Department of Justice when they stormed the Capitol. So what's your take on it?
I wouldn't even say it's a verdict. It's a goddamn plea deal for him to drop his lawsuit against the IRS for they saying somebody leaked his tax information. So he had over it was a $10 billion lawsuit that him, sons, and 2 sons filed against the IRS. So in this pseudo settlement, they came up with this $1.8 billion fund. But like you say, it can pay some of anybody. We're talking about the weaponization of the Biden administration. But he ain't had nothing to do with this insurrection on January 6th, which they can be paid. And it's just a lot of other people who can get paid out of this thing that deserves to be in jail. And now they trying to go back to and say, well, Obama did it as part of the 1999 Keeps Eagle versus Vilsack class action lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Agriculture against Native Americans. Totally 2 different. I can't even speak. Totally 2 different things. One,
because it's so
went through
asinine.
the court, went through that too. It was a $680 million compensation fund was for the class members of the litigation. First of all, it was a class lawsuit. So the settlement agreed was approved by a judge. In this case, no, they just came up with this deal. Ain't no judge that's over this thing. And who's over the money? They talking about we putting this board together, or this person, but guess what? He can remove anybody that's on there.
That's right. And put anybody on there that he wants to direct. You know what? 1.8 billion, you could see 1 billion, or 1.75 billion go to his pocket, and the rest go to these other fools that thinking they about to hit a windfall. But it's two police officers from 2 Capitol police officers are rightfully suing to block this from ever seeing light. And it looks like it's not getting a vote on Capitol Hill. Also, Republicans are starting to get scared of this shit that's coming down. If it ain't the ballroom, it's the slush fund. Because now the ballroom, the expenses aren't gone up. The expenses to paint the Washington Monument pool, the Forrest Gump pool.
Yeah, man. What's this? Don't forget the helicopter pad.
I just heard about that today. So what does he want to do? A gold-plated pad?
Talking about his messing up the grass, so now they're gonna build a helicopter pad for the helicopters to land.
He's such a fucking jackass.
Right.
And you know what? I saw he got his own statue down in Mar-a-Lago. He's got things planned in Washington to leave his mark, his face. Yeah, I can't wait for it all to be torn down. If it's ever put up, I can't wait for it to all be torn down.
Exactly. Because he's
Yeah,
some self-proclaimed. Anybody worth having a statue over, you don't do it yourself.
nope.
So
Yep,
you want to be a self-proclaimed, I'm this, I'm that.
yeah, I'm telling you, man. Back to this slush fund for these wall crawlers. That's what they were. To me, they were fucking wall crawlers. And now you got cold feet for some GOP in the ranks, but at some point, somebody's going to say enough is enough. It's because every day it's something. The Iran war, all of a sudden, it's on pause. I went this filled up today, $91, and the damn cost per gallon went down.
Well, y'all, again, you can't figure it out, because this fund, it comes from a judgment fund, which is for lawsuits that they have against the government. But it's not been for a group of people who feel like they've been wronged by a prior administration. And like you
Yeah,
say, she was doing my procedure. They actually had a heart attack. You had a stroke. I say, yeah. They said, what you mean? I say, once I had to fill up at the gas tank, I had a
right.
stroke. So yeah, this shit is high.
Hey, last year I put a dozen burgers on the grill. It's only going to be 8 burgers this year. Only 4 of them are going to have buns. So this shit is real, man. It's
Right.
real, and I
So
really feel for the people.
no cheese.
No cheese. Bring your own cheese. Grandkids love cheese. Going to split a slice. It's rough out here. Shit.
Yeah, it's
Goddamn,
hard.
$91 for gas today at the Sam's.
Right. That's trying to get discount. It was what,
Yeah,
$4.55 the last time I was there.
it was $4.45 a day.
Okay, but still 91.
Still
Yeah, man.
$91. Yep.
This
For
is
what?
this
And for what?
yeah, a hoax for something that you didn't get into that we shouldn't even be into.
You negotiate for the Strait of Hormuz to be open. It was open and running fine. I would think if I'm getting the hell bombed out of me and I'm about to be taken out, I'm letting the nuke go. All right, I'm almost done here. Here's a nuke for y'all asses. Iran ain't got no nukes. They ain't got no nukes.
No.
It's all a hoax.
Oh, yeah, they trying to control the flow of things, also trying to get back at, China and everybody else too. They just trying to make this power move.
Yeah, China playing him like a damn puppet though. He can't control the shit.
No, no.
He ain't smart enough.
He just trying to pad his own pockets.
Yep, Putin and Xi, they ain't worried about him, man.
No, not
All
at
right.
all.
Well,
Enough.
have you been watching the NBA playoffs?
Yes, I have.
Well, I'm still pissed. I'm trying not to go down that road that we should have Wemby. Adam Silver fucked us out of him, but that ain't
Yeah,
gonna change.
when they put the extra weight in the ball so they don't fly as high.
14-win team end up with the 5th pick. But anyway, in the West we got Spurs and OKC, and in the East we got Cavs and Knicks. Looks like the Knicks are going to take the Cavs out.
Well, I won't say that yet, because it's not a series till somebody lose on their home floor. So
Nope.
we got to see if Cavs can, if they can keep home court, if they can win at home. And until that happens, yeah, it looks like New York has a 2-0 lead. Cavs blew the first game, and I don't know how you got 20 timeouts and you let a team go on a 44-11 run, and you don't call a timeout to do
Former coach of
something
the year.
to
Former
try
coach
to
of the
that's
year.
there too. So I mean, come on, that was just a huge mistake
I
that
think that
they made and gave that game away.
I
Hey,
think the series was lost in that quarter for the Cavs. They can't recover from that.
I 7 minutes, something like two. Shoot, I doze off like this ain't about nothing. I wake up like what? They
Yeah.
tied?
Now, that's how I
Going
was
to
the next morning.
overtime?
That's how I was the next morning. Like, what the hell happened? Shit. Cavs kicking their ass. Spider and Paul Hardy.
Mobley
Yep.
was the other, the 3-point guy. He was hitting.
What's his name? Merrill.
Yeah, Merrill. Yeah, then he come up and they just start again. And that's this basketball, this 3-point culture. Because they coming down, everybody jacking up threes. You got 2 7-footers. But this lead is down. You slow that ball down and get that thing into the block. Post somebody up.
Give it to Spider.
What Spider was deferring to her.
You know what Harden doing? He shit his pants.
Yeah, so yeah. I got the same feeling as you, but let's see what they do in Cleveland to make it official.
All right. What do you think about OKC and the Thunder so far?
Like I thought, that's gonna be a battle. So
Game 3 tonight.
Yeah, so Shane them say we ain't going out without a fight, and Wimby them saying we gonna get it how Caesar got Rome. We gonna take it. So Castle posterizing people.
That was disrespectful, Doug. I remember his game at UConn, man, and I wish we had a chance to draft that kid because he's special. Stephen Castle, that boy could play.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be a battle. So will the inexperienced catch up with the Spurs or not? Or can they learn on the fly and Wemby be this defensive force that kind of forces OKC and doing some things that they don't want to do?
I'll tell you this: a lot of the grabbing and shit that was happening by Hardenstein on Wemby is going to be called fouls tonight.
Yeah,
And some of the flops from SGA ain't gonna be called tonight because the next 2 games are in San Antonio.
yeah, that's true. But Wemby, right? But they just throwing him off his game because he looking back ain't paying attention.
Yeah.
They gonna use every tactic that they can to try to throw the young boy off his game. So he, can't elbow him and get another check. But no, you just gonna have to fight through that. And hey, that's what's going on, and keep on your business, and be the defensive force and offensively where you need to be.
Yeah, he's such a talent, though, man. The 3-pointer that he hit to send the game or the tie to go into the first overtime. It's like, did he just pull up from Steph range and make it look effortless like that? And then he go down on the block and take it one spin and he dunking on you with both hands. It's just he truly is a generational talent. Truly is.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So we'll see. I'm still up in the air on that one. I was going. Well, I'm gonna say I picked OKC, but like you say, if they can learn as they go and play, San Antonio definitely has a shot to come out.
Well, we got game 3 tonight.
Yeah, game 1 was. I mean, even though my man from Colorado was out, no, I mean
Cole McCarr.
Yeah,
Or
you
Kale
know,
McCarr, yeah.
yeah, Vegas took it to him and got that got that victory. Same thing with Montreal for Carolina.
Ooh, they whipped Carolina's ass last night.
Yeah, so they went in there and got that. So, with hockey, you get a hot goalie, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Anything's possible in hockey. So,
I would love to see Montreal get in from the East, and also because they're a Canadian team and, one of the original six. And as far as, from the West, either one,
yeah. Well, from the
Vegas or
beginning,
Colorado.
I picked Colorado to get to the cup. So we'll see. But Vegas say we got something to say with that.
Oh, yeah.
And again, a team that ain't even been around that long. I won't digress to the Dead Wings, but
Yeah. About to be the final.
yeah, they in the Final Four.
And we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. As you watch these games, you see how far away we are from being in the playoffs because we just don't play that type of physical game.
Right.
You don't have the players to play that type of physical game. It's like the little short kid trying to jump up to punch the bully, and the bully just smacking him back down. Like that's the Wings. Unfortunately, they could skate and make it look nice like Disney on Ice, but that's till you run into a fire hydrant defenseman ready to knock your head off. And we don't have that person. We
No,
don't
we
have that
don't.
person.
No, we don't.
The
No, we
scrums
don't.
that happens after the goalie stops the puck, we ain't built for them scrums.
No.
What do you fear? Who do you fear? So, but anyway, speaking about who do you fear, ain't nobody on the Tigers batting order I fear right now. It's a
No.
batting order mostly full of backups, if you could even call them that. It's a tough watch.
It's
It's lost 6
bad.
in a row, last
We
place.
we done went from first place to last place. And we
Yep.
9.5 games out.
Just got swept by the Twins, and
Yep.
2 or 3 of those games we had a chance to win, but you got to win. You can't have a chance.
That's it. So 9.5 back. We just got to see how the season go. But if it keep going like this, yeah, they'll be out of it before the All-Star break.
Shit, before I put these hamburgers on the grill, they may be out of it. Shit, it ain't even that
Yeah.
long.
Well, how many more tickets you?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Anybody that's listening, I have 2 tickets for this Thursday's game, which is May 28th. It's a 1:10 afternoon game. If you want them, hit me up. They're yours. So to our listeners out there, if you want to see the Tigers, I got your tickets for you, no charge.
Or you just want to go experience the
beer.
ballpark, have a beer, walk
Have a
around,
beer. Yeah.
do something. Here's your opportunity.
Yep. Just let me know. Yeah, to our listening people out there. So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
we
man,
talk about our teams, but they ain't trying to lose, but they are losing. So,
but here's the thing though, because Harris has been getting a lot of heat, local sports radio. The lineup is mostly scrubs. You ain't got nothing to lose now by bringing up some people from the farm club that's hit the ball in the farm club. And if your fear is they may not be able to hit when they get up here, well, the people you
what's
got
up
up
here
here ain't
ain't
fucking
hitting.
hitting. So what's the
Exactly.
difference? What's the difference? So we'll see how this road trip goes against the Orioles and the Angels. At last check, Tigers are 1-0. McGonigal hit a leadoff home run tonight, first pitch. So yeah, but I can't give these tickets away, man. I might put them in a raffle with a hamburger or something with some cheese and a bun.
And the bun.
And the bun. Shit.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, especially when you compare it to last season, how they was just on fire at this
Yeah.
at this same pace last year. So I mean, but hey, we'll see. I mean,
Yeah, what a difference a year makes. All right.
Yeah, it does.
I got a pop quiz for you.
All righty.
Let me try to do this here. Here we go. Give this shit. All right, give me 1 second here. All right. Rank them 1 to 4, with 1 being your favorite. So you can go 4 to 1. So however you want to do it.
Yeah, well, let me see how I'm gonna rank 'em. The top 2 I have in the fridge, I got the no sugar version
Yeah, I saw that. I like that.
of grape and red pop.
Okay.
One of my sisters who passed, her favorite was red pop, so I'm gonna go with red pop grape. That Fizz and Rock and Rye. Then I would go Rock and Rye orange. So I'll go red
Okay.
pop grape, Rock and Rye orange.
You know, that's why you're my brother. I got red pop, grape, rock and rye orange. That's my 1 to 4. That's my 1 to 4, man. Look, it's right there. It's right there. We gotta go to the fucking game show. We gotta go to the game show.
Well, we gotta watch out because you had signed up for a game show on the cruise.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a different type of game show. That was a different type of game show.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah, you got it the same way I got it. So that's a good. Yeah, but I like how they came out with all these sugar-free versions now.
Yeah, because I get to the one Kroger I go to. They had a grape and the red pop, no sugars.
You had a couple other flavors with the no sugar too.
I grabbed those. So again, I've been drinking for a while, so I'm cool with it. So I know I need to drink the no sugar, so it don't really bother me that much. So I go pop
same
one.
here.
So hey, that's just part of the lifestyle that you got to live. So
Hey, you and me both. There's no sugar for me.
Yeah, that one I can live with. So hey, it's
okay. All right, man. You got the last 2 segments for episode 49 with the message and then jam. So,
all right.
What's your message for the listening audience?
Before I get to the message, I had a couple things. One, the disclaimer, the music that we play, our opinions are just that, what 2 guys think. It's no clinical degrees, no PhDs in psychology. So it's just what we think and what we feel, and what makes us from our experiences is what we kind of talk about, and from what we've seen from our time that we've kind of been here. So like us, subscribe, shoot us a comment. And the other thing I want to say is, and I'm kind of tie my message kind of to this as well too, is that about a week ago or so, a day lost a good colleague that you and I both worked with for years and fantasy football with. That was Tony Schroeder. So we called him Bone. So I was bowl with him on bowling team. So, good guy, his miss is just kind of took me by surprise when I got the call saying that, he was gone. Also, it was another colleague I worked with. His name was Bill Wood. He died in April. So, so you just kind of shout out to, some of the people, that you just kind of know. And hey, I guess when your time comes, your time goes. But, that's your rotor that took me by surprise.
Yeah, condolences to Virginia, his wife, and his family. It was always fun going over there. If there's one thing I miss during fantasy football seasons, going over to his basement and getting the pizza and the salad and the cookies and
yeah.
just chilling with Tony, man. He was a cool guy.
Yes, he was. And, I'm sad because I, lost a good colleague man that we hang out with. But I'm also happy because I know he lived life.
Yes, he
He
did.
enjoyed life, so he lived life to the fullest.
He
So
was
no, it wasn't coulda, shoulda. I mean, golf, Tony liked the casino. I mean, whatever,
Yep,
he did it and
yep,
he lived life. So I had a couple things about my message here. One of them is throw your heart out in front of you, then run to catch it. So meaning that, hey, you got to follow your heart, follow your dreams, throw them out there, and then run after them to catch it. Again, as far as living this life that you can to the fullest. And the other one I got is, though you don't like it, death is what gives life meaning.
yeah,
So those I would say kind of is my kind of combined messages for this week. In dedication to
yeah. If you hear anything for services or anything, please let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Mark, he sent me a text saying that it may be a month or so. They may just have a memorial and other stuff. Then some of the other
Okay.
people from Ratwick kind of said, yeah, everybody's kind of so it'll be a little bit if something comes out, but I will
Yeah.
definitely let you know and
Okay.
keep you posted.
All right. Thank you, my brother, and thank you for the messages as well. It's apropos for the moment. Well received. So, all right,
All right.
you got the jam.
So I am going back, probably back to 1975. And it was a band called AWB, the Average White Band. And this one that I'm gonna play a little bit about song from is called "If I Ever Lose This Heaven."
If you're fooling, only fooling, all I ask is why. And if you're playing, all I'm saying is, feeling sure can lie. And if you're lying, keep on lying. Don't tell the truth, don't you dare. You can drop it, baby, you still got me. After taking me way up there, way up there. Oh, if I ever lose this heaven.
All righty, that was "If I Ever Lose This Heaven," 1975 from the Average White Band.
I was looking at that side you got over there, cut the cake from Average White Band too.
Yeah, they had to cut the cake. Yeah, Average White Band had some jams back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, was a kind of a funk band,
Heavy
that just
bass, scared of bass.
yeah, just put out some good music.
Good selection, man.
Yeah, they had cut the cake. The other another slow jam they had a love of your own. Yeah. Average White Band.
people know about them, man. All right,
Uh,
well, with that being said, we got episode 49 wrapping up, and we got the holiday weekend. Memorial is here. Supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow, but whatever you choose to do, be safe. We got dinner coming up tomorrow night
yep.
for Mr. Askins' birthday celebration. Love you, my brother. And we'll find something on the fucking menu to eat. So,
there's plenty on there.
there's plenty on
For
there.
those of you who say you can't find anything.
Yeah, right. So, looking forward to dinner and conversation and this brotherhood. So, love y'all.
Yeah,
And,
just good fellowship. It's
yep,
been a minute, so I'm looking forward to all
yep.
of us getting together.
I'm trying not to cough so y'all don't burn my body at the fucking table. I think I got Ebola.
Yeah, we got to check your passport, see if you came in through Dallas.
I ain't come through Dallas. I came straight to DTW.
You might have slipped security.
That's
Like
right.
my man was trying to do. He was
Right.
on the plane. They had to redirect it.
No, get your ass right back here. So, all right. Well, hey, we'll see each other tomorrow. But you want to take us out with the last words, and then we'll call episode 49 a wrap.
Yep, that's a wrap. Love you, brother. We'll see you tomorrow. And folks, we will see you same bat time, same bat channel.
All right. Au revoir.